Okay, Ocean State running back here with waiting for the start of the Class C race, the Class C girls. And we could have quite a race here, Danny. I mean, we have the returning champion, Julie Dowling of North Smithfield, and Mackenzie Lickett of St. Raphael Academy. Last year, 0.05 of a second determined the winner.
Yeah, right down to the wire with those two athletes, and they've been having awesome senior years, both of them. You know, Julie has been running fast. She had a real fast time that came out of that Twilight meet, I believe. And Mackenzie Lickert's been all over the place, running very fast as well. Don't count out, you know, Bayview's. Jackie Mattos was third this year as well. Then we also have entering into the conversation from Exeter West Greenwich, Lily Chabot as well. You know, she's been running very well all season long. Last year's team battle, you know, was won by Moses Brown. I think it's wide open this year. I don't know who's really going to be in it for the team title. Moses Brown has had a solid season. You know, I don't know if they have the upfront power like they had last year, but we will see. The race is about to go off. The race is in the Stars' hands, Varnum Elliott.
Yeah, I think you got teams like Barberville and the Prout School that could actually figure in the mix, believe it or not. And, you know, an interesting thing to note, we have a runner from Block Island here, freshman Kiera Kloster, who was third at the freshman state. I don't think we've ever had a runner from Block Island. If
no,
we had,
I can't remember any. Yeah, and she looked great at freshman states, finishing third in a very strong race. So we'll see. I think she's wearing a white singlet today and white shorts. She's right out front, you know, with Block Island in red. You know, Mackenzie Lickert right to the front, Lily Chabot right to the front, Julie Dowling right to the front, Jackie Mattos, and then 4 Barberville runners in a row together. And just like you called it, Steve, the Prout Crusaders are right there behind them as well. Moses Brown looks like they're running as a pack. They got very similar uniforms to the Westerly Bulldogs as well. So it'll be an interesting team finish when it comes to the girls Class C championship.
Yeah, and you know, talking about Dowling, she is a very consistent runner. I saw her down at the Twilight Invitational down at the Cape, and there she ran, you know, under 19 minutes. As I've said earlier, it is a fast course there, but still, I mean, it was 3 weeks ago running that quick. She's capable of a low 19 minute, and who knows, it could even be faster today with the right kind of race, and with Mackenzie Lickett right there with her.
Absolutely, and it looks like the freshman Kiera from Block Island taking the race out unofficially at 400 meters, about 79 seconds. Usually that first soccer goal out there. And we have about a pack of 5. Looks like the runner from Block Island, Kiera, Mackenzie Lickert, Julia Dowling, Lily Chabot as well. So we know who the major players are early on in this race, just about 500 meters in.
Yeah, and I think we could have several under 20 minutes in this race. We have that kind of talent in this race. And look at this. We have a pack of what? That looks like 6, 7 runners all close together.
Oh, come on, Steve. Don't give the kids what they want to hear. None of that 6, 7 talk here. Looks like about a pack of 5. Dowling, Lickert, Kiera, Chabot, and Jackie Mattos, all 5 of them together, passing through us in about 2:07, about 600 meters in. But then we have 4 Barberville runners running strong together. 4 Barberville, all right, and then looking for that 5th Barberville athlete. It looks like Moses Brown has 4 runners through, PCD with a couple. So it is going to be an interesting team battle. It's going to look to see who's got the strong 5th runner. There's Barberville's 5, Barberville's 6, 7.
So a tight battle in the team battle, and as well as up front. And what a story it would make if this Block Island runner can stay with this pack. Okay, so popping out of the woods, it's Mackenzie Lickert of St. Raphael Academy with a big lead.
Yeah, big lead on Jackie Mattos from Bayview. Jackie Mattos was 3rd last year, hoping to improve on her 3rd place finish to finish 2nd this year. It looks like Lickert, big gap. Mattos, another big gap. And then we have Julia Dowling, Kiera from Block Island, and then Lily from EWG.
Lickert came in with I believe a 1930 season best this year, but you never can look at those times because a lot of times, you know, some of these races they're just not going all out, or Well, plus it's earlier in the season too.
Yeah, always tricky to see what the times are when you're looking, but you got to look at the course, you got to look at the conditions that day. Sometimes it's very tricky. Sometimes you look at dual meet results and they're not full 5Ks and they're labeled as 5Ks, so we never know. But it's great to see everyone in the state on the same course on the same day, so we're able to see exactly where everyone stands. Coming close now to enter into the stadium. Looks like Lickert is still in complete control right now.
So unlike last year, we're not going to have a race that goes down to the wire. It's all Mackenzie Lickert coming down here the final straightaway with a significant lead. I think she just built on it from the tennis courts even more.
Mackenzie Lickert with a statement race on the day. Just going to break 19 minutes, unofficially 18:56 for Mackenzie Lickert. It looks like we're going to have a big PR from Bayview's Jackie Matos as well. Breakthrough race from her in her senior year. Jackie just committing to go to Loyola in Maryland, unofficially finishing in about 1916.
Here we got Dowling and Kiera Foster from Block Island, the freshman from Block Island. That's 3 and 4.
There's Julia Dowling now, running about 19:36. Kiera running about 19:39. And Lily Chappett rounding out our top 5. These were the top 5 at the mile. We have 5 runners under the 20-minute mark. Steve, you thought we'd have some dip under the 20-minute mark. We also had 1 dip under the 19-minute mark. So great race and great win for St. Ray's' Mackenzie Lickert.
Yeah, and like you said, a statement race running. I believe that's a PR for her going into the state meet. So definitely a very good race for her, especially with a week place for the state meet.
Yep, and then we're going to have a big void. I'd like to see where that ranks in the all-time St. Ray's times on the Pontigansett course. I know that Rory Sullivan probably has the fastest St. Ray's time on this course, but I'd like to see where Mackenzie's time of 18:56 stands there. We'll have to talk to Coach McGill later on and see where that ranks.
Yeah, and speaking of Coach McGill, a very good coach. He always gets these runners prepared for races like this, so it's not surprising to see Mackenzie run like she did today.
I need ketchup on it.
The good ones. The good ones.
So over 21 minutes here, but not too much over.
Yep, and now we're going to start to see what's going to happen in the team battle. There's Westerly's first runner, Prout's first runner as well. Looks like we don't have 2 runners from any school yet within the top 7. It'll be interesting to see if Moses Brown's lead that we thought they had at the mile will continue and go strong through the finish, or will the pack of Burrillville runners make up some time in the back loop and try and steal a win. Looks like we have Burrillville's first runner coming through, and in the field it looks like we have a couple Moses Brown runners as well.
Yeah, it's so important here towards the end of the race to maintain your position with fast runners and not get complacent and just coast in.
We got 2 from Bayview. We now have 2 from Burrillville, 2 from Moses Brown. Burrillville's third has finished. Looks like we're going to have Moses Brown's third and possibly fourth coming through the line right now.
So that's their 5th, Moses Brown's 5th?
That's their 4th. That's their 4th.
Okay, 4th. I think there's going to be a real close race between the teams.
Absolutely, and that is not Moses Brown, even though it's the same jersey. That's Middletown with a darker shade of blue these days. Prout with their second and third runners. But looking ahead, that looks like Moses Brown's 5 right there. But Burrill's 4-5 right behind them as well. So it is going to be a very close race. Maybe even come down to that 6th runner. We will see. Keep an eye on the 6th runner from both of those teams, Burrill and Moses Brown.
Nice job, girls. Hey, Rogers, always in the shoot.
Looks like Moses Brown, their 6 coming through the line right now.
Girls, nice job.
Might go try and peek at our score table, see what we got.
Yeah, so again, Mackenzie Licker winning the individual title here today, breaking 19 minutes on a perfect day for racing and a perfect day to run a race like that with the state meet next week. So she's definitely this is definitely gonna be a big confidence booster for her. Last year losing by 0.05 of a second, this year winning by like 20 seconds, maybe even more.
Officially too close to call on the team battle.
All right, so we'll find that out later. But again, a great race by Mackenzie Licker, and in the team battle, a very good race there too between Burrill and Moses Brown.